Hi boys and girls, this is Miss Ayala. Today we're going to talk about place value. We're going to discover standard and expanded form of numbers. Now in order for Miss Ayala to explain the difference between standard and expanded form, we need to start with any number. So Miss Ayala is going to start with this number. What number is that? Excellent. That is the number 53. Now 53, if I put it inside of a place value chart, I know that my ones, I start with my ones, then right next to the ones, to the left of the ones, are my tens. So if I was going to place the number 53 inside of my place value chart, what would go in the ones place? Excellent. Yes, the 3 would go in the ones place. What would go in the tens place? Good, the 5. Okay, excellent. So 53. Now, if I wanted to draw that in place value blocks, how many tens would I have to draw? That's right. I would need 5 tens. And the tens are straight lines, straight down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And how many little circles that represent ones? How many little circles am I going to need? Excellent. 3. 1, 2, 3. So here I've shown you the number. There's the number 53. Here it is in a place value chart. And here it is in place value blocks if I were to draw it out. Now I'm going to teach you how to show it in standard form. Now, standard form is really simple because it's actually the number itself. So you have already been putting numbers in standard form. Just writing the digits 5 and 3 and putting them together to make the number 53 is standard form. Now, expanded form is a little different, but we still use all of the information we know in the standard form. So what I do for expanded form is I'll start with my ones place, and I know that in my ones place I have a 3. So I'm going to write the number 3. Pretty simple. Now, I know that in my tens place, I have the number 5. But it's not a 5, actually. It's not the digit 5. It's actually worth how much if it's in the tens place? Okay, let's think. If it is in the tens place, that means I count by 10. And I count by 10 5 times. So let's count by 10 5 times. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Excellent. 50. That 5 is worth 50. This 5 is worth 50 because it's in the tens place. So 50 in the tens, and then just 3 in the ones place. So 50, and then the 3. I'm going to put a plus sign in the middle. 50 plus 3 is the expanded form. So the expanded form shows the value of the digits. In the ones place, the 3 was just a 3. And in the tens place, that 5 actually equals 50 since it's in the tens place. Let's try another number. Let's try this number. What number is that, students? Excellent. That is the number 46. Now, I want to put it inside of my place value chart. I always want to draw one. It's just good practice. And what is on this side? Good. The ones. And this side? Excellent. The tens. Okay, so now all I have to do is I have to put my 4 and my 6 into the correct place value side of my chart. So where would the 6 go? Good job. Yes, the 6 goes in the ones place. 6 goes in the ones place. And where does the 4 go? Excellent. It goes in the tens place. Okay, so if I was going to draw this out, I would draw How many tens? Good, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And how many ones? Good, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so now this is what form? Is it the standard or the expanded form? Good job. This is the standard form. The standard form. It's just the number using the digits. Standard form is easy because you've been already writing standard form without even knowing it. So standard form is the number just by itself, just like that. Now, the expanded form, that's the cool form because it's where you break your number apart and you show what it means in the ones place and what it means in the tens place. So remember, we always start with the 1. So 6 in the ones place just means 6. What does this 4 in the tens place mean? It doesn't mean 4, you're right, it doesn't. How much is this 4 worth? What is the value of the 4 if it's in the tens place? What do we have to count by? Good, we have to count by tens. So with my place value picture that I drew using the blocks, I can actually count by tens. So let's do it. Ready? 10, 20, 30, 40. Excellent. 40. Those tens are worth 40 because I had 4 of them. So 40 plus 6, and there's the 6 plus 6 is my expanded form. I could even continue and write 40 plus 6 equals 46 because it does. If I added 6 to 40, I'd have 46. So expanded form is where you expand your number and you pull your number apart. So when I pulled my number apart, 1 went this way, 1 went this way. So there's the 6 and then there's my 40 because I was breaking it up according to its place in the chart right here. According to its place in the chart, I was able to show that 6 is just worth the 6 and the 4 was actually worth 40 because it was in the tens place. Okay, let's try another one. Okay, let's try this number. What number is that, boys and girls? Good job. That is 67. Excellent. Now, I want to put it inside of my place value chart. So again, what is on this side? Good, my ones. And I put an O for ones because it makes it easier. Ones. And what's on this side? Good, 10. So I'll put a capital T for tens. This time Miss Ayala is writing it out, but normally I just write the O and the T. So let's plug it in where it belongs. What do I put in the ones place? Yes, good, 7. 7 goes in the ones place. And what goes in the tens place? Good, the 6. Excellent. And I can see it because when I say the number, I say 67. So 67. I know that 7 is just 7, so it goes in the ones place. And I know that the 6, I said 60 for it, so that goes in the tens place. So let's draw it out. Miss Ayala was going to draw it. How many tens would I draw? Good, 6, because it tells me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many ones do I draw? Excellent, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's my place value chart. Here is my number, and this number is already written. What form is this number written in? Good. This is my standard form. My standard form is just putting my digits together, putting them right next to each other to create a new number. So there's my standard form, 67. My expanded form, and remember, I write, you write. So make sure this is going in your journal. So the expanded form would be me breaking the number apart, so pulling it apart. And I always want to start with my ones place. So how much is the 7 worth? Correct, it's only worth 7 because it's in the ones place. How much is the 6 worth? Okay, good, good. Let's prove it. So we count by tens. You ready? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So the 6 in the tens place is worth 60. So 60 plus 7, if I put them back together, would equal 67. So 60 plus 7 is my expanded form. Good job. Okay, I want you to try this one on your own. Okay, here's your number. I want you to put it in a place value chart. Then show me what it looks like in place value blocks. Then figure out your standard and your expanded form, just like we did in the other 3 numbers. Teachers, go ahead and pause to give the students time to show 82 in their place value chart, in place value blocks, written in standard form, and written in expanded form. Go ahead and pause right now. Okay, boys and girls, let's see what you've done. Let's see if yours matches mine. Okay, so I have my number, and this number is read how? What is this number, boys and girls? Good job. Yes, that's the number 82. So I'm going to put it inside of my place value chart. What goes in the ones? Good. The 2. What goes in the tens? Good. The 8. Okay, so there I have it. I put it inside of my place value chart. Now I need to show it in place value blocks. So how many tens do I have? Excellent. 8. So let's draw 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I've got my 8. And how many ones do I have? Good. 2. So 2 circles. 2 ones. All right, so now I have shown it in place value chart. I drew it in place value blocks. Now I need to think, what form is this one? Just having the number written with the digits. Who remembers? What is this one called? Good job. That is the standard form. That is the standard form. Okay, so now I need to put it in expanded form. Remember, that's where we pull it apart. So what is the expanded form of this number? Okay, good. I always think I'm going to start with my ones. And the 2 in the ones place just equals 2. So I'm going to write my 2. What does this 8 in the tens place equal? Does it equal 8? No, it sure doesn't, because it's in the tens place. That means I have to count by tens 8 times. So let's do that. Ready? Count by tens with me. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. 80. So 80 plus 2 equals. What does it equal? Good, 82. So here I've shown it in expanded form, 80 plus 2. 82 is the standard form. I showed it in place value chart where the digit 2 belonged and where the digit 8 belonged. And I showed it in the place value blocks. Okay, students, so now it's your turn to do more standard and expanded form practice on your own. So go have some math fun.